Alright guys, so today we are back with what's gonna be the final inventory update for like quite a bit of time now, because I have no intentions of getting rid of any of this, even though I always say it. But what I've kind of gone for is 2 of everything that I like, and it's pretty much all stat tracked just because I don't even know. So 2 pistols for each, 2 USPs, 2 P2Ks, 2 Glocks, 2 Desert Eagles, etc. But as you can see, we're starting off with the USP Overgrowth, and I decided to put like the MBK sticker on everything because it just kind of goes. So to start off, it's only field tested, but it still looks decent enough. It doesn't really make a difference if it's factory new or not, and I'm not willing to pay like £300 for a factory new one. So for me, that just does the job and it's fine. My other one though is just a field tested Guardian, because it's pointless in me having like 2 £10 like USPs. So the Overgrowth has like no intentions of going anywhere, and I have the P2K Cortacera, which is like my backup one. Even though like it's not the nicest, I don't really want to get a Fire Elemental yet because it's just so much stat track. But I do still like this, especially with the Unicorn sticker. You can't go wrong with it. But then you have, for my Desert Eagles, I have the Kumichu, I can't even say it, I really can't. Kumichou Dragon, something like that. I know I butchered it, but that's what I'm currently using. I just like it. I think it's really clean. The float doesn't matter, unless it's battle scarred. So for me, it's just a really clean skin that I like to use. And then my backup Deagle is a minimal wear Crimson Web with 2 Hollow Astralis, a Guardian, and a MBK sticker. I really actually like the minimal wear Crimson Web, especially when it's got a good float like this one. The only part that's really marked on it is the top, which I'm not that bothered about, because the rest of it for me is good enough. Then for my CT side, like 5.7 or CZ, I'm currently using the Yellow Jacket, which I just got. For me, this is nice enough. I don't really like the Victoria or anything, so the Yellow Jacket's good enough for me, and that's in battle scarred condition, so it really doesn't matter. 5.7, I can't even say it, Thrivomate, something like that. I don't really use 5.7, hence only the 33 kills on it, so it's just whatever. And then for my P250, we have a stat track Mendy with the Polar Bear sticker on it. This is one of my favourite P250s. I'm not sure what else I'd swap it for. The Asimov is okay, but for now this isn't going anywhere. I like it enough, so why not stay with it? We also have the stat track Wing Shot just as a backup in case for 100 and some kills on it, I think. No, 87 kills. But for me, this is good enough, and nobody cares about the Jewel Bretters really. So then for the T side, we have a stat track Blue Fisher, which you've seen in all 3 of the videos now. We also have a Grinder, which has a lot of black on it, so that's why I like this one. And then this is just here for the saves of it, a battle scarred Souvenir Knight. I don't know, it's just nice. I like it. And then my 5.7 is the Titanium bit. I don't even know if this is field tested or it's minimal wear, so I'll take it for now. I don't know what else I get to replace it, so it's staying. Nobody cares about that section. I upgraded my Mat 10 to a stat track Neon Rider, so only field tested, which is a bit of a shame, but it's nice enough for now. I also still have the Lapis Gator, but I really do prefer the Neon Rider. It's so much nicer. My P90 changed to the stat track Trigun. I hardly ever use it, so it's pointless in me getting a stat track Asimov. It's just something that's there for I don't even know. I only really use it in deathmatch. However, then my rifles, this is where things have changed. My SG is still the way it performs not even field tested. It's fairly bad. However, I got a StatTrack Up Boom, which is only field tested, but it's not that bad a float considering. The NAF sticker was always on it, and so was the MBK, but I had some money left over, so I just got the DAPS and the JChem sticker. I think it just adds a bit more colour to it, and it looks nice enough for me. But I absolutely love the Boom. I think it's one of the nicest ops, but like I don't want to spend £300 on a factory new Boom when the op's not even my main gun. I still have the red line as well, which is still here. Inspect. The two unicorn stickers, you guys have seen this in your videos now, from like whether it's clips or just gameplay or whatever. So for me, this is nice enough, and you can't even really tell the markings when it's like in game. So for me, that's just plenty good enough. We have then my favourite AK personally, the fuel injector. I don't care that it's battle scarred; it still looks the exact same. The only thing that's changed is like the shade of yellow. Shit, I just dropped something. But for me, this is just like the nicest one that's out there. So to finally get it, for me, is something that's just like nice to have. The MBK sticker for reasons, and then the 2MV and the CLG sticker just like change it up a bit. But for me, this is the nicest AK. But then I also have the red line with the minimal wear float with the 3 hollows on it. And I just really like the Cologne 2016 stickers, that's why I've got so many of them. But there's no need for me to get another AK now. I pretty much have a minimal wear red line and my favourite AK in the game. And then moving over to my CT side, we have, well, we'll start with the Battle Scarred Desert Strike. The reason I like the Battle Scarred Desert Strike more than the Faction New one is because I don't like the paintwork that goes in the middle for it, but I like the part that's on the barrel. So for me, the Battle Scarred one is actually nicer than like the Faction New. But I don't really use the M4A4 that much. I prefer the A1S now. So for me, they're not redundant, but you know, I'd rather use the A1S. The M4A4 Zerker, which I don't know if it's one of my favourites, but it's definitely up there. I don't know why, I just love the pattern that's on it. It has the Sheriff foil on it, that was bought with the run. And then the MBK sticker, of course, I put on it, because I'm sad. But then moving over to the A1Ss, we have a Battle Scarred Cyrex, and it doesn't really bother me that it's Battle Scarred again. It's just something that's there. The only part that it really matters on is it scratches a bit of the top, which for me isn't really that important. So like I said, it's pointless in paying 50 when I can just pay 15. But this has, I don't even know how many kills on it now, nearly 200, so I've been using it for a little bit considering I don't do deathmatch that often, but I do really like this. However, we then have a well-worn Mecha Industries, and I absolutely love this thing. When it first came out, I wasn't sure on it. However, since I've seen it more and I've seen actual gameplay of it, I absolutely love this skin. And I wasn't actually going to get it in the first place. I can't remember what I was going to get instead, but I'm so glad I got this Mecha Industries. It's just so nice and so clean. One of the MBK stickers was already on it when I got it, so that was a bit of a bonus. So I just put the MV and the other MBK sticker on it to even it out a bit. But then moving on to my knife, which I've already had people slating it and whatnot, saying it's not nice, but I absolutely love it, and it's the M9 Bayonet 3-hand. It's only field tested, so it's bit marks around the edges, but honestly, it's amazing in game. I'll even throw some gameplay on afterwards, just showing it off in the light and whatnot. But I love the way where the purple is. I love how it shines and whatnot in the light. It just looks so clean in game. So I'm gonna end it here, and I'm gonna add a bit of the gameplay on for the Fuel Injector Mecha Industries and the knife. So if you guys want to stick around for that, make sure, and I'll be back in a minute. I broke it. Let's not. Alright, so I'm guessing I figured it out, and I apologize for my TV. Alright, I figured it out. There we go. Ignore that message. But here we go with the Mecha Industries. For me, this is just now the nicest M4 that's on the market. It's just really clean, like everything about it, even though it's well worn. It's just such. No, stop on the knife out, that's for later. It's just so nice the way it looks and whatnot. Like, it doesn't matter what lighting it's in, it's just so clean. And it's, I don't even know how to like describe it. However, we will now go to the T side. And I killed myself apparently. But here we go. The fuel injector. It's, I don't even know how to describe it and why I like it so much. It's just really nice for me. I don't know if it's because it's like just a different colour or what, but I really do like it. I don't know why, but there's just something about it, you know. And then, there we go. And then for the knife, that's the pattern on it. I don't know if like the pattern makes it worth more on the freehand or what, but I really like the pattern on it. In like dark lights, it doesn't look perfect, but however, for me, I still really like this knife. Anyway guys, that is going to be it for today's video. I hope you've all enjoyed. If you have, please be sure to don't leave and subscribe, like and subscribe, and that way you'll be kept up to date with videos and whatnot, and it helps me out. Anyway guys, I'll see you all later.